let's begin.
Yes. I agree.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. Conquer Xiaopei and seize Liu Bei's stronghold. Be expedient. Have no mercy.
The castle gate will be guarded by the infamous Guan Yu.
Take this!
Breaking through will not be easy. I must advise
The
you
enemy
not to
officer
face him head-on.
has been defeated.
Xiaopei Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will be wary of any attempts to flood it. So, let's test that theory first.
Start the advance!
Looking rough.
The enemy is targeting the floodgates there. I cannot leave my post here. I can't. The
enemy officer
families within the castle walls after all. I will just have to believe our allies can handle it themselves.
Tables down.
The floodgates are heavily defended. The enemy must fear them being used in an attack. Such unyielding spirit. A formidable foe. I confessed it.
The enemy officer has been
Behind
defeated.
me lies Liu Bei's home. I shall allow none of you to set foot inside.
You seem to be evenly matched. You'll have to work hard to gain the upper hand.
I see it. Sorry to have kept you waiting, Guan Yu. Managed to get some reinforcements from Lord Yuan Shao. Tables.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been
Now we can
defeated.
strike back against Cao Cao.
Forward march!
Liu Bei! Zhang Fei! My brothers! Now it's time for a counterattack! I cannot even fathom how I might bring him down.
With his indomitable vigor and his refined sword, Lord Guan Yu's strength knows no equal to this day.
The enemy officer
Good.
has been
He's
defeated.
here too. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Now, let's begin our attack on Liu Bei.
We end this here. March forward. My brother was the target all along.
The floodgates, or Liu Bei, Guan Yu will surely be torn. By bringing either to the brink of destruction, we can force him to decide. This will draw Guan Yu away from the castle gates. Such a cunning plan, we can use their enemy brother against them.
Has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We must find a way to overcome this
The
situation.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Floodgates are taken. The castle will be bound to fall. The defense of the castle is in your hands. I will lead a sortie to drive the enemy back from the floodgates. Advance now! We cannot hold out for much longer.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I will not allow your plans to come to fruition. By my own blade, I will cut down anyone who dares attack.
Good. It worked. Now is our chance to take Xiape Castle.
Well, this is an interesting surprise. Let's find out how much you've invested.
The enemy officer
Prepare yourself, Liu
has been
Bei.
defeated.
Today I will strike you down and end the misfortune you caused.
What's a predicament?
Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
I'm disappointed.
Rough. I did not think it would come to this. Go.
Take this.
Fight to bring glory to our forces.
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's flee, regroup, and gather our strength.
Forgive me. Guan Yu.
This territory can't take us any more of this.
Let's go finish this another day.
I place my trust in my sworn brothers. Now, I shall do whatever is necessary.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Is this as far as my path is to take me?
Here's the resistance is futile.
I will do as Lord Guan Yu orders, even if it means my death.
The enemy officer
Not a single
has been
foe shall enter
defeated.
these walls. I'm making my way
We
up.
are making progress. Our hard work is paying off.
Looking rough.
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
The enemy is within the castle walls? Does this mean Lord Guan Yu was defeated?
Our foe is wavering. This is our chance to renew the assault on the castle.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Nice try! No The enemy officer has been
This is
defeated.
the best they can offer. We'll soon prevail.
Reporting! Cao Cao's forces are inside Xiaopei Castle! Lord Guan Yu, you must return to the castle!
So the attack at the floodgates was a diversion. I cannot allow this. I must return to the castle quickly.
It appears they've noticed our subterfuge. Hurry! Take control of the castle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must fall back.
Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior.
Is the castle still ours? Hang on, brave defenders. I am coming.
All my might could I. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Let's go.
Drawn away by diversion, leaving the enemy free to attack. What a fool I've been. But by this blade, I shall make amends for my blunder.
Even the mightiest grow tired at some point. Now is the time to act, while Guan Yu is on the back foot.
Keep going!
Sworn brother. Trusted me with the castle's defense. So I will fight to my dying breath. Even if I am the last man standing.
Looking rough. Tables turned. Looking rough. Looking rough. Bear witness to my Let's get serious. Looking rough. All my might.
Shall not fall. Shall not bend the knee. I will stand on this land I have sworn to defend.
We end this here.
Hold strong.
my power.
Feel!
I see it. Bear witness to my power. Time to end this.
No!
Time to end this.
You fight well, but I will not give up. You hear me? Not while my blade is unbroken.
There we go.
Not while life still flickers within me.
Such spirit.
Lord Guan Yu! The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once!
Never. I shall fight to my last breath.
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful.
So, Yuan Shao's forces remain inert.
Not that they had a choice in the matter. Yuan Shao is afraid of making mistakes. For that reason, he will always try to make the safe choice, leaving him unable to act upon the sudden changes of war.
Making the safe choice isn't always a bad thing, but it's hardly a strategy befitting the times. Being able to move quickly at the expense of some griping is by far the wiser choice.
Yuan Shao's lordly decision to always pursue the best option is both his strength and his weakness. Using that weakness to our advantage may allow us to decimate his massive army. That should be enough for now. Let us return to you so that we can prepare for what is to come.
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that hasn't changed.
Xia Pei is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow, the city may just float away. You to battle. Prepare yourself. Open Turn the table. Oh my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Whoa.
Begin the advance. Onward, everyone, without delay. Begin advancing. Opening. Take that right. Hunter attack.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening! The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. That. Looking up. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Invested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. An opening! Best keep up with your weapon maintenance. You're entrusting your life to that thing, after all.
Lord Sun Quan sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the banquet.
It'd be nice to go to sleep without worrying about what'll come tomorrow. Going with the flow has got all those brutes using him to gain.
If they attack here too, I'm going to take everything.
Wanderers are pretty common in this day.
Pardon me a moment.
We'll give you our support. All of you, follow me!
Draws here!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Even Metal is asked to push harder.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening! Take that!
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Looking rough. How about this? Looking rough. Now. Easy.
Take this! On my mark! Let's end this.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening!
This town has got...
how's things? You've had a taste of officer life now. Starting to get used to things around here? No holding back, am I right? Good to see we can count on you. In any case, you're doing a fine job I got a feeling that you'll do fine. Oh, almost forgot. Remember when I told you that I was considering how to apply my natural talent? Well, I think I've really found my call. Lord Cao Cao said my newfound skills will be a valuable addition to his force. Now, we won't have... I've been trying to figure out what I could do. Damn right. But you know, I wouldn't... Whenever I see you at work, my doubts seem to completely vanish. And I see everything. And I'm here wondering what I can expect from you next. I just can't take my eyes off of you. Well, isn't that a nice thing to say? Guess that means let's keep giving the...
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway?
There you are. I had a feeling you'd be around here, and I was right. I knew you'd be glad to see me. I've been wanting to talk more. We've known each other since before we started serving Lord Cao Cao, so I figured it'd be good to deepen our friendship. I like that nonchalant attitude of yours. Anyway, both you and I have changed since we first met, especially since we met Lord Cao Cao. That man takes anyone under his wing. It doesn't matter if you're suspicious or if you try to entrap him. And we probably wouldn't be talking like this if we weren't both working for him. It makes me happy to hear that. If we had met as enemies, it would have been different. And working under Lord Cao Cao is pretty good, don't you think? He doesn't let emotion influence who he trusts. He leaves the past in the past, and all he considers is whether you fit into the future he dreams of. That's why I can propose ideas and speak my mind without worrying about the petty stuff. Besides, the tacticians around here are all just as quirky as I am. I can't help but look forward to each strategy meeting. Such entertaining times, you know? It really was. I wish I had known that when you and I first met. I don't have much in the way of personal ambition. In fact, I'm much more interested in making a path for someone else to achieve their goals. And that someone? Well, I was hoping it could be you. So, how about we remain friends from here on out? Not bad at all. You know, something always felt different about you. But now I think I know why. I see hope in you. The deep color of the sky you see right before the end of a long, dark night. That's what's in your eyes. But there's more to it than that now. Anyway, no need to think too hard about it.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named Zulu.
Thank you.
I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Take that! Let's go! This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. Got this. How's your back? I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. And open the door. Rough. Underhand. The enemy officer has been defeated. Coming out! Looking rough. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. All my might. Take that. Whoa. officer has been defeated.
An opening!
An opening.
Oh, pardon my manners. I was so deep in thought that I'd forgotten our plans to meet. Yes, to tell you the truth, I haven't had even a moment to rest. Matters of war have been left to Lord Shunyo, Jashu, and Goja. That leaves the task of governing Shu in my hands. I must also be vigilant against agents of Yuanshao, interfering with domestic affairs. And the recent incident is yet to be fully dealt with. Yes, the attempt made on Lord Cao Cao's life, at the behest of the Emperor himself. Truth be told, we had considered the possibility, but not so soon. It seems the Emperor feels threatened by our leader's power. Should a mere retainer be allowed to attain more power than the Emperor? This is a matter that we must now carefully consider. There are many issues at hand, but for now, I must remain focused on protecting our leader. Yes, but I do also desire respite. Perhaps it's fatigue taking its toll on me, but I find that my ability to focus is beginning to fray. The other day, I was out negotiating with officials and handling government affairs, all without noticing that my hat had caved in. The funny thing is that later I actually saw the ministers all walking together with their hats caved in the exact same way. I couldn't believe how quickly my carelessness had become a fashion statement. I suppose all I can do now is wait for it to go out of style. That would be an entirely new source of embarrassment, and they would wonder why it's coming from you. I'd like for you to keep all this to yourself. Let it be our little secret. Be that as it may, I am glad that we have made plans to meet later. If I am to rest, I would very much like it to be with you at my side. Now, shall we make our way to my estate? Please forgive me if I fall asleep on the way.
Finally found myself a job. I couldn't be happier about it.